So usually in these videos, we talk about projects in the altcoin space that people love. Projects that investors would happily stack in really any kind of market condition. But that may not be the case with Solana, which is what we're looking at today. It's controversial for a few different reasons. It's VC backed. It's had a slew of recent network issues. Arguments of centralization, of course, abound, as you know. Plus, there's this association with the biggest fraud in crypto, as Alameda and FTX were big investors. But the truth is, all that being said, it's made quite a comeback, especially this year in 2023. So I think it does deserve a chance, and therefore we're going to be asking the question, how many SOL are you going to need to be a crypto millionaire at the height of the next bull cycle? Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Solana, or otherwise, I wish you well if you choose to invest, but remember that I'm not a financial or investment advisor, and that means that this video is not official financial or investment advice. Imagine centralized exchange trading access and liquidity, but with no KYC. You can get the volume and the pricing you need without any KYC requirements using ByDFI. It's true. You can trade over 400 trading pairs in the spot market or 150 pairs in the perps market, and you can withdraw 0.5 BTC daily. Plus, fees are super low. We're talking 0.6% for futures and perp trades. Slippage is basically non-existent, and you can trade with up to 200 times leverage or set and forget with the auto invest. And again, all with no KYC. You're also going to get up to $8,698 in bonuses for trying ByDFI, along with a free month of our money-making Altcoin Buzz Alpha service just for giving ByDFI a try. You can check out this deal by clicking the link in the description of this video and the pinned comment below. Let's consider first of all the historical performance of SOL, because before we arrive at an exact number of tokens that we need to become millionaires, you and I need to understand where SOL could go from here. And to do that, it's better, or at least helpful, to understand where it's been. Let's first of all remember that Solana really was one of the dogs of the market for most of this bear market. And you know what? Understandably so. It had a close relationship with Sam Bankman-Fried and Alameda, which still owns a lot of SOL, by the way. More on that in a second. It had an issue with network outages and claims of centralization based on how they managed those outages. The bear market low of SOL was $9.60 in December of 2022. But since that time and throughout 2023, it's done a 5x. Which is impressive, but that being said, it's still down 75% off of its all-time high, which was $259. So it's almost a 4x return from where we are today at $63.67, just to return to that previous all-time high. Solana, to its credit, fought off all the bad news and the negative hype and is now the number 6 coin in the market. Its market cap, as you can see, is over $27 billion. The total supply of SOL is 563 million, with 80% of that, or 423 million tokens in circulation. And I mentioned its all-time high, that was in November of 2021, but the all-time low was from 3 years ago at 50 cents. Those days, I'm happy to say, are long gone. But let's get back to the Alameda issues, because depending on your source, Alameda is said to own anywhere between 8 and 13% of that total supply of SOL. And as part of their bankruptcy, there is a schedule of when the tokens unlock so that creditors can sell them to reclaim money for Alameda customers. Now, most of these tokens are locked in staking or other vesting arrangements, and those unlocks don't happen until 2025. So this is something that you ought to know about, but that you probably shouldn't worry about, at least not yet. A lot can happen in 18 months, including possibly Solana hitting a new all-time high. That is possible. I think that SOL can achieve it. So what do the Solana charts say? Well, according to our technical analysis team, we've been in this resistance zone for almost 18 months. We're looking here at April 2021 to the present day. And during those last 18 months, we saw resistance at a recent high of $53.65 from May of 2022. Now, SOL just broke that resistance for the first time in mid-November, And since then, the price has been in a steady uptrend. Other long-term resistance points to watch out for before testing a new all-time high would be $89, $134, $146, and $196. And overall, honestly, the charts look pretty positive at this stage. Altcoin Buzz Alpha would like to congratulate all of our members on a very profitable month of November 2023. During that time, Bitcoin rallied past $35,000 and is now hovering around $43,000. But on the 4th of November, we published an alpha report and mentioned these BTC targets. And because we had a clear target in mind, we planned our November strategy meticulously. And we not only achieved, but we surpassed all of our targets. Overall, we had 61% profit in BTC, 100% profit on 6 of our portfolio coins, 200% or 3x profit on our GEMS call, 3 to 5x profits from 4 IDOs, and $1,800 in profit on buy and sell calls. You can get access to all of this and still join Altcoin Buzz Alpha for only $15 a month. You can also get an 8% discount on yearly subscriptions. For more information, check out the link in the description below. So how much SOL do we need today to achieve millionaire status at the height of the next bull cycle? First of all, we like SOL for its resiliency in the face of bad public news and network outages and their ability to remedy those situations. Take the outage issue, for example. That now seems to be fixed. We also like it because it is the only real alternative for ETH for NFT collections, really aside from Bitcoin ordinals. Also, DeFi is growing fast. They have grown TVL 129% in just the last 30 days. They are the top non-ETH or EVM chain after Tron. The price did take a huge hit in the bear market and the SBF Alameda drama, true, but it bounced back. And in addition to that, it's a real layer 1 challenger to Ethereum. Okay, so how much SOL does it take? Let's first discuss our targets, because in the next 2 to 5 years, we at Altcoin Buzz see SOL going up to anywhere between $500 and $1,000. So there's a lower range and an upper range in terms of our prediction. That would mean SOL is worth $200 to $400 billion in terms of market cap. For context, that's more or less where Ethereum is right now. So at $500, doing some quick math here, $1 million divided by $500, that would require 2,000 SOL. Or in the upper end of our range, you would need 1,000 SOL to become a Solana millionaire, right? $1 million divided by $1,000 per SOL would mean you need 1,000 SOL. SOL today sits at $63.63. So at today's prices, you can get 2,000 SOL for $127,260. That would be about an 8x return if the price of SOL hits $500. And just a little more basic arithmetic here, to acquire 1,000 SOL, that would cost $63,630. This is how much you'd need to achieve millionaire status if you were to buy today and the price of SOL were to hit $1,000 at the height of the next bull cycle. A lot of money, to be sure, but this would represent a 16x return if that higher end of our prediction turns out to be accurate. Let me know if you think we're being conservative. Again, 2 to 5 years, we're estimating $500 to $1,000 for every Solana token, every SOL, but it could be more. Let me know what you think about that estimate. Maybe you think it could be higher, and let me know if you're already holding some Solana bags in your portfolio.